It's what Jackie Emerson. Check it out. So, listen, man. You know what question I get from time to time? It's always from some 50 Cent stands. And believe me, 50 Cent still got some stands. Those G Unit tank top wearing niggas, they still exist. But they always say, yo, why do people give a fuck about 50 Cent? He's rich. He's rich forever. You know what I mean? They always say, basically, why do fans nitpick at 50 Cent going through the bankruptcy process? You know why that is such a very ironic statement and is such paradoxical in itself? Because if you think about 50 Cent's career, it's one that was built upon his pursuit of wealth, his pursuit of riches, his pursuit of money. When he did get rich, he basically looked at everybody else and said, you niggas ain't got the money like I did. At the peak of his career, he looked at everybody and said, listen, I'm so goddamn rich, I write the check before the baby comes. Who the fuck cares, okay? So it is most natural that if he goes through financial hardships, people will be intrigued by that particular story. But of course, the 50 Cent stands, they only want it one way. We only talk about him when he's like going good times. He signed a $400 million deal. Good shit. Let's talk about it when he filed for bankruptcy. Let's ignore that one. Okay? But now, if you guys didn't know, a federal bankruptcy judge on Wednesday gave a preliminary assessment, or really gave an approval to a statement saying that 50 Cent is only worth $20 million. And now, I use the word only very loosely because it's only when you think about his debt. And no, because I gotta say it, we're not considering G-Unit. We're not considering G-Unit Clothing, even though that's been dissolved. Not considering any other companies. They're talking about 50 Cent, the individual, okay? Now, they're saying he's only worth $20 million. However, they did co-sign and stamp that he basically owes a lot of money. They say he owes $32.6 million. And after, like, listing out everything he owned and all his assets, they're saying, yes, he basically does qualify for bankruptcy, okay? Now, 50 Cent did put forth a plan to pay back all his lenders, which kind of tells me, like, why did he go through this process in the beginning? Yes, he's going to save like $1 million, but he's going to be paying Rick Ross' baby mama $6 million instead of $7 million. I mean, he's not getting like a severe discount. Some people said he would not pay certain people, but he looks like he's going to be paying up. Now, he's going to be paying a Rick Ross baby mama $6 million. He's going to be paying millions to Sleek and millions to also SunTrust Bank. And basically, and this is coming from 50 Cent's statement himself, okay? People have this thing that 50 Cent is just so fucking smart. Maybe he is. But this is what he's saying under oath in a court of law. He's saying his financial problems are the result of losses at several startup ventures, investments, and new businesses. And in each of those, he had to lend himself money. So basically, if you're lending yourself money and then you're starting businesses that aren't really generating money, you're eventually not going to be on the positive end. Again, this doesn't mean 50 Cent is broke like me and you, but 50 Cent is no longer in that position where we saw him as someone who's like in the realm of Diddy and, of course, Dr. Dre and even Jay-Z. Simply put, man, he's just a rapper. He's just a rapper. That's it. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people were asking about it because there was a top 5 like Forbes list thing, and they were asking why 50 Cent wasn't on it. I mean, the motherfucker just filed for bankruptcy. He's not gonna be on a Forbes list of wealthiest rappers if he filed for bankruptcy. It's kind of self-explanatory. But again, I'm not even saying this to the regular fans. It's really the G-Unit stands. They just can't get over this shit. Okay. Nobody's saying 50 Cent is broke like me, yo. But 50 Cent is no longer in a position he used to be. And of course, maybe he's spending beyond his means, because if you are spending over $100,000 and you're making over $100,000, you're pretty much not saving a lot, right? He's spending over $100,000 a month, but he actually makes under $200,000, but over 100. So he's not in a position to save a lot. Again, we're not taking into account his business, just him personally. Get a comment box, make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe to your boy Jack Academics. How about